Mina Isatu Smile Sesay, and this is now the program Talk to the Camera. As NACOVAC pulled public notice concerning the third wave of COVID-19 at the country, we get forget the views of people waiting and think about the third wave in the country, and also waiting then think about the public notice we come out from NACOVAC. Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name?
My name is Fantasy Wiz.
Okay. I'm going to make you tell we actually what you they do.
I'm an artist and also an activist and a filmmaker as well.
Okay, and also you're an ambassador for?
Yeah, Corona Fet ambassador, yeah.
Okay. And we see Salono get a third wave of the COVID-19, and also as an ambassador, I go want to make you tell me, because as NACOVAC don't pull another press release where before say they talk about the measures them way they don't put in place. Now I go want to make you tell me, what do you think about this public notice?
I think this public notice, yeah, it's timely and very, very important, because for me, I think it was June 16. It was appalling, the kind of crowd was in our streets and that kind of, and I know say because every day we get new cases, then the amount of crowd was in our streets. I was shocked. So I'm not surprised at all if the next 2 weeks in any case then hype as how they don't high. So I think it's very, very timely for this public notice with them pull.
And also inside the public notice, we see where NACOVAC puts on hold like a ban to social nightclubs for something like 1 month. So that gets where how we get for affect on within the entertainment industry.
Obviously, it get for affect you greatly, but guess what? They say well, body na gently. A better low, 6 feet above, better past 6 feet under. You understand what I mean? That it shows them, hold on for a bit, for like a month, for let we go back to normalcy and go back to 0 cases like before.
Okay. And also we see the first and second wave within the entertainment body be do, and now we're in the third wave. What you gonna get for do again for sensitize the public?
As an ambassador, I'll go work on and with NACOVAC for re-emphasize. In as much as we don't do, then we don't stop. Now we re-emphasize. Say, we've been facing we don't done with this thing, but we're not done yet. So and so don't happen. So we will go back and do what we don't do, and even do more now.
Okay. So what's another message where you go at all with you don't say so?
I go just tell people and say if they feel say salon immune to COVID-19, no, Corona, we're not immune to them, because if we watch India, what I'm gonna say India then go, after the festival, then go the thing go, ravage them like I don't ravage them. We're not immune to them. Take all your protective and preventive measures them, and protect you and the loved ones them around you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Welcome to this interview. Your name and that you be.
Honorable Rabbi Siraji Rollins Kamara, ambassador for NACOVAC.
Okay, we see NACOVAC pull up public notice, and also we see some measures them where they don't put in place. I go want to make you tell me first of all, what do you think about the measures then?
I think I want to be frank. Say the measures they're not just grab and make them because they want for control people and because it affects everybody. So maybe they know say there is something behind it. So we all don't see this third wave of this COVID, what I believe is very, very serious. And we get for be proactive. Not get for we see people and begin there and that's how they make measures. So for me, I think I appreciate the measure because it help we for let we put things in place for let we address this issue properly.
And also we see also part of the measures them then talk about face masks and also the wearing of face masks in public places. I go want for make you tell me what actually you want for me them put in place, because we don't see for the past month people know they are there for use the face masks. So you think say this short time we then give us public notice, people go are there for wearing? I
think say like we believe in the process now for better of be example. I mean, like government officials or people really in high places, because I remember when Ebola been come, it teach you a lot for wash hands, and make we practice hygiene. But just after it fades away, people begin forget to wash hands, we begin get other funny sickness. Then. Me, this one month they don't give back, so I think say everybody for be very active. Wearing a face mask must be compulsory, because it's not just about COVID, but believe we get some other airborne disease, so the things they give to other people, we know good. So let's practice this because prevention is the cure. I think so.
So as an ambassador, what are some of the inputs where you don't make in the fight of the COVID-19?
Yes, I have to be an exemplary person in wearing a mask every day, and also they make sure say I carry a lot of masks. If I give somebody ride in my car, I make sure say I give them mask, and also please do say people they wear mask. They give the messages. I did on social media for tell people and say COVID is real, and it don't take a lot of lives. Let's preserve our lives, And so that's any time I go, I they go upline, I they make sure say if I get opportunity for them on radio, I talk about this. If I get a town hall meeting where I don't get funds for that, but whenever there's an opportunity that I'm called upon to say something or anything not even related to COVID, I make sure that I put on masks. People ask why they wear masks, so I always make sure I bring out a message to the effect.
What's another message we go add in relation to the COVID, to the third wave?
Well, it's an open secret. Say it don't spread. You don't see. We don't get evidence. Say it don't kill people. So we don't need for we think say if for Canada back before we begin say we don't people 100 people don't die, 200 people don't die. So me they appeal to people and say we don't agree. It's real. Let we prevent them as much as possible. Wash your hands regularly. Put on your mask and go for the vaccine. For we not take the vaccine because I don't take the 2 jabs. They will now go for me. Nothing not do me. It was just normal for me that day. Term article 2. So I appeal to people and made them go take the second jab. Made them take both jabs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and know that you be.
Welcome. My name is Dr. Abdul Bangura, the Country Director for Traditional Medicine, Traditional Healers, Republic of Sierra Leone.
We see NACOVAC pull a public notice concerning the measures them we they don't put in place. What do you think about that?
In fact, this don't make more follow, get more strength for we the traditional because before the press release, we traditional healers had done held a meeting with Midrisi chairman them on the way forward on this vaccine so that let them go take and they adhere to the protocols of the COVID-19 precautions.
As most of the time through with different villages them outside we come out, we can see most of the time like we person sick, then we first say we go to first to traditional healers them. Waiting now the measures them away on don't put in place for fight this COVID.
Me, in fact, as a country director for traditional medicine, when I take over the reins of government, in fact, up till now, what I don't do is I don't pass a press release, say anybody who then go sick because all my traditional healers, I don't get some workshop training with them for CC. Anybody who then go let them refer first in hospital for go take protocol and make sure see the person don't get in test. If they don't try in hospital and not say anything, then you can able to adhere to treatment.
So what do you think about the third wave?
Well, the third way is for still talk to NACOVAC for any programs who they want to do for traditional. Let them get me contacted as a country director for traditional healers, because now we know people there. Now we know where they come. Now we know where they go. For example, I'll be registered way. They talk about the borders. In fact, we have over 900 porous crossing border. It is we traditional healer. We know where they can any village because no village no they will not get a traditional healer. But we get villages Israel will not get a public health or a community hospital. So whether incorporate with some of them program there, who say for fight the COVID-19 will get a way forward. But we still don't take the challenge. We don't take this for going at the field, for talk to people and the people and they adhere to the protocols.
What's another message we go at all with you don't say so?
Well, the message now for talk to all me traditional healers nationwide in the Republic of Sierra Leone and even and the cross border. Let them make sure they are aware because we don't want any Sierra Leonean who will die of the sea. We don't the sea that happen in other country. Who will adhere to the protocols. Officially, will get a way forward for safe lives of people in Sierra Leone.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and know that you be.
Mina John Samuel Kalendo Banya, the National Secretary General for Sierra Leone Commercial Motorbike Riders Senior.
We see a press release, we see a public notice where NACOVAC pull concerning the measures the way they put in place for the third wave of the COVID-19 at the country. I go want to make you tell me, what do you think about that public notice today?
The third wave of COVID-19, we the Bike Riders Senior, we constitute over 1,256,000 people registered at my desk as administrative head of the senior. We embrace that particular message and already for that we make sure say we membership countrywide to adhere to this information and go by the rules and regulations we bind with the COVID-19 measures so that we're able to keep with families them and protect with families their lives and property in the country.
So as the bike riders now, people them way a bit for say they can transport people from one location to another, and also we see the third wave now don't spread now the country. What thing una get for do for raise awareness to una members them concerning the third wave?
In the first place, as we don't carry the documents that we then give it when at the public notice, get over maybe like what I can even say the 16 districts will get the social group. I don't disseminate that. That now one way okay able for contribute. Come up and down there, we get we CSF we executive then cut across the country when at 352 executive members. And they make sure say through their executive then they write a letter, we give them for make them all able make sure say that they get meeting with their membership at park level so that they can be able for disseminate the message. And we also get the reinforcing body. The reinforcement body will get one of the bike monitor officers. Then self get for day for reinforce for make sure say the face masks will go be able for use them, and even at the we own offices them. Or they make sure say they put them Veronica bucket in them back. We're able to reinforce them, hand sanitizers, you go get the soap and the water for let everybody go to make sure say we'll keep to that so that we're able for really protect yourself for let we not get the pandemic we go overcome in the country.
So again, the COVID vaccine, we know say majority of our members them now youth and most of them go to reach the age of 30. Waiting at the awareness for una raise for say then go for the vaccine.
Well, the Minister of Youth, the Minister of Health and Sanitation, we don't one time call we, and we na in office na U building. They talk to we about the vaccine, and even allocate one doctor to we and Dr. Tommy for let we and then work together. And he even tell and say let allocate 5,000 vaccines to we able for maintain 2,500 members. That are for purely for the western area. So we don't tell and say we're ready for that. And when they go ready for let them come, we get with structures. That's why we get the park, we get the districts, and we get with the region and national. So on that note, I don't tell them when they're ready, then we're able for call we on board and we'll be able to bring them structures here so we'll all go take the vaccines.
Waiting at the message we go at all which you don't say so.
I want to tell the general public that let them rest assured that the Bike Riders Union will get for make sure say will go be law abiding by the government and the COVID-19 task force, presidential task force. Then notice where they don't put do will go by and will go maintain. And they ask all riders for make them make sure say put up your face masks for make you avoid embarrassment with any police where you go down at the feed. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to this interview. Your name and who that you be?
Well, me na Ibrahim Baba Kamara, the National PRO for Traders Council and Traders Union Sierra Leone.
We see NACOVAC pull a public notice concerning the third wave of COVID-19 measures them. What do you think about that public notice there?
Well, it's fine because NACOVAC, they think about the people, their health, and no one let nobody die in Sierra Leone. We as traders, we're ready for comply with all what NACOVAC say.
As you say, una as trader, una ready for comply with what NACOVAC say, and we see outside NACOVAC part of the measures and say people for the use hand sanitizer at the public places, and we know say the marketplace that's outside everybody can go. I go want for know what are the measures them owner don't put in place like for washing of hands and other things then.
We don't be the do one before when the first wave come. We ensure say we get we look at bucket and cut across the country, not just Freetown. We will work all the councils and the Freetown City Council and all the chairmen and challenge all market areas then ensure say them buy Veronica bucket and we will shape face masks to every trader for ensure say every trader use face masks. And this not sick, not so nothing way will make you not do. You trader ensure say if we don't get the third wave, put your face mask, ensure say you wash your hand for your safety because it's very, very important. Now, when you get life, now it make you trader. But if you die, you're not going to be trader again. And we, as the people the way they talk for trader, we not lost no trader on this pandemic. So we talk to every trader and ensure say and put your face mask. They go put also for let you wash and let we go save from this pandemic. But we don't talk to NACOVAC for ensure say Then work with we, let we go market to market, areas the way we need to take and they let we talk to them for them and take the vaccine. Because the vaccine very, very important. When you take the vaccine, you're safe. But some people are still afraid. But we as leaders go start the ball rolling for sure. So we take the vaccine. Let them know say if we leaders don't take the vaccine, all traders go follow.
Okay. What's another message we go at all with you? Don't say so.
Well, we dey talk to every trader. As from now, we don't give you this message. We will pass it on to now. Una they use face masks. Una they wash una regularly as we used for do before. And we dey talk to now cover. Let we get Veronica bucket them since the one will be get ready, don't spoil, some non destroy, and we ensure say we go engage people and stakeholders for get face masks. Let una do is now regularly that they market them. Let we see what's in happen. But finally, we dey talk to every trader. Make sure say you go for the vaccine. The vaccine is very, very important, and ensure say while you don't take the vaccine, still use your face masks and wash your hands regularly for let you be prevented from coronavirus.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
As another listen to the views of people concerning the measures we NACOVAC pull for stop the spread of the third wave of COVID-19 in the country. Mina Isatu Smile Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera. I say, tata.